Today's show is brought to you by Recon Tech. That's right, Recon Tech. Located in Springfield, Illinois, right at the corner of 8th and Black Street. It's Recon Tech. Let them give your car a good detail. How about a good detail for your car, huh? They can have your car look fantastic, better than it did when it was new. Give them a call today. Call 217-670-1132. That's 217-670-1132. With Recon Tech, they can clean your car and have it look better than it was when it was new. And we are also brought to you by Just Beds. That's Just Beds, with the best beds in the area. They've got your full size, queen size, king size, different types of mattresses, all for great prices. They're located at 3120 Montvale Drive. 3120 Montvale Drive. It's Just Beds. Go on in and purchase a bed and then just go home, because they deliver it. They will deliver your bed and they set it up. They go into your house, they set up your new bed, and then they even tear down the old bed and dispose of it properly. How about that? They do it at Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive, Just Beds. Good morning, everybody. Here we are. We are live on a Thursday morning. This is the first of two shows today. And this is the free one. Oh my God. We're in the middle of a massive storm.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Which
pouring
sucked.
down rain earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's raining right now.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah, so you don't want to do anything. Like I am really gonna have to work hard to work out. You know what I mean?
Oh.
To get myself to,
Oh, yeah.
like I used to have the excuse of, bad tires. A day like today, I'll just stay home because of the bad tires.
Right, yeah.
But now I got new tires, so
Oh.
Use that excuse.
I can't even use that excuse anymore. You know what I mean? I used to be able to stay home on a day like today. I'd be like, now I'll just stay home. Except I can't do that now. Can't do that because I got tires.
Who's that? It's a new dog.
Yeah, I see that.
What are you talking about?
The
On your
dog jumped on the couch.
Oh yeah, that's my daughter's dog. My daughter's in South Carolina.
Oh. I said that wasn't just. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, that's Blake. That's my daughter's dog. She's in South Carolina, so.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
He's staying over here. I was wondering what you were talking about.
Well, it's just crazy. What the,
I get stuck in the middle of something, and he's like, there's something different. Oh! I'm like, what the hell going on?
Isn't that good that I'm very observant?
No.
Oh.
Not when I'm trying to. I was in the middle of doing something, and I hear you erupt. I'm like, what's he doing? What's going on?
What the hell were you in the middle of doing?
If it's any of your concern, which it isn't, I'm trying to put the free version of the show on Patreon, which is not something that I should need to point out to you. Isn't that something I do every single day? So it shouldn't be a big thing to you. It's almost like he's totally wanting
to change. Are you speaking to me?
Yes, I am speaking to you.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is going to be a day.
Don't even get me started, you murderer.
Oh no! Oh, I know what we were talking about. We were talking about your fucking tires.
Well, yes, because now I have to work out. Just like yesterday on my way to working out, I was going to work out yesterday, and as I was going there, there were people from the state right down the road from my house. There were people from the state that were picking up garbage off of the exit to get onto 55, right?
Yeah.
And so I go to work. I have to drive slow down this exit because there were so many people picking up garbage, right? And then I drive to Fit Club and I go work out, and then I'm coming home. And as I'm coming home, that exit is filled with police cars.
Oh.
I mean, there was literally a bunch of police cars and vans. I was like, what the hell's going on? It was quite disrupting, having all that stuff going on. I was like, what the hell? And then I come home and they found a body.
Whew.
Someone had killed somebody, I think. I don't know. I haven't said any murder yet, but this is my theory. My theory is Steve Stanton killed someone and hid the body over near my house.
All I was doing was trying to help Boobas get in over here.
And I think they murdered someone and disposed of their body near my house.
Like I said last night on Smoke Signals, that area right there, I know from experience, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, there's not a single car around. It would be very easy just to pull off the side of the road and do your thing,
I still want to know what experience you've had dumping stuff over there.
I flat out have been saying Steve murdered a girl, and he's defending himself. It was not me. I wasn't doing it. And then I started thinking, boy, he's sure being defensive for someone who didn't do anything. You know what I mean? It's like the fact that he's immediately defending himself made me think like, oh, he's really defensive about this.
Yep.
I started thinking, well, the only person who would be defensive about it is the person who committed the crime.
Yep, the guilty party.
Yeah, everybody else would just laugh it off and go, well, of course it wasn't Steve. Why the hell would Steve murder someone? But boy, he really got offensive, didn't he?
Yes, he did. No, it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. How dare you accuse me of murder? He was instantly offended,
Exactly.
So, I'm saying. Hopefully it won't be long till the police talk to you. Yeah, but that was weird.
I spent the whole day yesterday waiting for somebody to bang on the door. I'm sure I'll wait all day yesterday for somebody today to bang on the door. Or this time it'll be the Williamsville police.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be more than just Williamsville.
Oh, trust me, the Williamsville police are going to have nothing to do with the murder investigation. There is not going to be any kind of Williamsville police involved in this murder investigation.
You're going to have SWAT showing up.
Yeah.
God.
Yep. How about that? Yeah, so there's a murder in good old Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah.
There was a murder where someone, there they discovered a body. I guess it wasn't a murder.
The body was in a bag, so kind of gives it away, I think.
But my wife, she takes that exit, and she said that she has seen. There's like a tub.
A tote, yeah.
There was a big. It looked like just a bunch of garbage in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wonder if, somehow the garbage was, isn't where they found that person.
Yeah.
But I heard it was a woman. I don't know what age or any of that.
They haven't released any of that yet.
Anyway, it's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to hear of anyone being murdered, and it has to be a murder, because why would someone wouldn't kill themselves and
Put themselves in a bag.
put themselves in a bag?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump out right here.
It's very
Sad. Mm-hmm.
So it has to be a weirdo. It has to be a Steve-like weirdo. And, and then decided to hide the body near the interstate.
No, I just meant they're
Yeah.
lazy. Now, me personally, I would. It's close. I would have dumped it in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
The lake was close. They might have not known the area very well. That's why they.
We don't need dead bodies in the lake. We drink water. I don't want dead bodies in the lake. Good Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm. Telling you. I see people are commenting on it in the chat room. Oh my goodness. And the storm, by the way, the thunder's unbelievable. Ellie says there's tornado sirens blaring down there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Happy 39th day of sobriety to Irene.
Yay, Irene.
There you go. We got a birthday. Happy birthday. Good morning, all you beautiful people. That happened.
Thank you, Holly.
Morning.
I do look good today. I showered and shaved.
How come your hair has not been colored green yet?
Well, it's not because it's not it's
When
not
are you
time
gonna-
yet.
When are you going to color your hair?
I don't know. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Does it sound like he's hedging?
Yep, he's talked himself out of it already.
No, I got no. Fuck no. I got the shit. I just did not do it.
All I got out of that was shit. I got a shit or something.
No, I don't have to.
I thought you were
I
going
already
to
told you about that this morning.
color your hair green.
Yeah, I think I look good green. Bring out the blue in my eyes. A little bit of the red.
The last thing that dead girl saw.
I look close to the camera. Am I close to the camera? I'm same distance.
Well,
You're the same distance.
My head.
You're just super
is
high.
Is my head bigger?
Yeah, you know how high he was. Was he smoking weed backstage before the show started?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes,
He
he
smoked a
was.
lot of that weed. Before every show, he just is smoking pot. It's unbelievable. Or it's vape. He's smoking vape every show. What a mess.
You should have heard him last night. Good God.
Oh,
It
I
was last night.
would never listen to that show.
What do you mean, what about last night? He doesn't even remember last night.
Of course not.
We were discussing it backstage earlier. I mentioned something about last night. He goes, I don't even remember last night.
You were
course you
doing your
wouldn't.
show.
It was a strange show. It was a strange show.
How was it strange? It was no different.
Fat stoned host.
Well, we didn't have a top 10, that everybody enjoys listening to.
Yeah.
Well, you're pretty sure of that, aren't you?
I was going to do a top 10, but then I forgot about it, and then I even wrote a bunch of stuff down, but it was kind of a waste of time because I was going to bring it up, and I figured we have, but then I realized that I thought that the 420 festival was like next week, but no, it's next month.
Well, it's 420, so it's April 20th.
Right. I thought today was already. I thought it was already April.
When the hell do you think that
What the hell?
So
when the hell do you think a 420 festival is?
I've never been. This is the first annual. At least down here.
Oh my lord!
You never make sense. There you don't even pretend to make sense. You know.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Tom said Steve shit his pants twice.
Oh my god!
During,
He did.
During your show, you had an accident.
I did?
Yes, you did.
I don't think so.
When he makes a face of disgust, you know it was bad. Because he leans forward and he's making that, and then you get, oh, and then he's all like he got a whiff of it and he was just, oh.
He has that look like, oh my God, that wasn't a fart. That's,
It was bad.
He's such a weirdo. So you did a show last night and you don't even remember it.
Well, I remember parts of it.
That's how high he was.
I remember parts of it. Oh, watch out.
Nope, we're not starting that.
Sorry, I need to take a drink.
It's so disgusting. God forbid he'd be focused on broadcasting. Just
God.
God forbid. He'd be posting. He would be focused on broadcasting a show.
Oh, I can't drink. Oh, wait a minute. Look at you. You're eating.
Yes, and still able to broadcast. Isn't that something?
Well, I'm still able to broadcast. I'm still broadcasting. I'm right here. I didn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't.
You don't what? You can't even finish a thought. Joel's so high. Have you noticed how bad the show has become on Wednesday mornings and Thursday mornings? As he starts tailgating for his Wednesday. He's pre-gaming and tailgating before the show starts with all that pot he smokes on Wednesday morning.
Oh yeah.
And then he's still so high on Thursday mornings that he's trying to come down from how high he was Wednesday night. But you'd think that he would get to the point of just not smoke, but somehow he's still smoking on Thursday morning. What a weirdo. He really is.
No, I'm good.
I think he smokes so much Wednesday, he wakes up high Thursday morning. And then he just continues on.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You are
No,
really
I really don't. Oh, no. No, look, I've already been up this morning. I've taken a shower. I smell good. My hair brushed. I shaved. I got razor burn. Shaved. I even shaved with a razor.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Damn.
So I had to clean myself up a little bit. Double
Oh,
scrub
yeah?
downstairs.
Why are you
Bubba-
getting so cleaned up?
Was Bubba smoking when the cops come to investigate the murder of?
Uh-huh. You want to be clean before they lock your ass up.
Yeah, he wants to smell nice before they do the cavity search. Good old Steve. But isn't that weird that they found a dead body? You know what I mean? It's very weird because
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Lord knows how long it's been sitting there, because I had seen several people have posted on one of the page. What page was that I was following? Like the scanner page.
Yeah,
But people were
scanner.
People were commenting that they've seen that stuff there for like 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah,
Like, how long has that body been there?
exactly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my wife's been talking about it, but she drives by every morning. She takes that.
Oh, what disgust! People just throw stuff out like that. Well, it's Illinois now. You don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you. You know, I probably told this story, but you know, my brother lived in Brookfield. He lived right on the Des Plaines River, and he had a body wash up in his backyard.
Oh, a body washed up in his backyard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. A dead body washed up, and he didn't even know till the
Wow.
police knocked on the door and questioned him. You know, asked him if they knew anything about it. He said, "I didn't even know it was there." I guess the neighbors saw it or something. Yeah, so
Wow.
You are really something.
I would have done a much better job. I wouldn't have. Well, no, I'm lazy, so yeah, I probably would have done it just the way they did it. You know, just dumped it on the side of the road.
So you're saying if you murdered someone, you would dump them just like just like these people did. You would literally dump them right off the exit near the interstate.
Yeah.
This is how you do it. So you think they had the dead body in the car with them? And
well, they had to. Probably the back of a pickup truck or a panel van. You know, they didn't have much to see. It might have been in the trunk of a car. I don't know. I don't know much about it because I'm not following the whole situation too closely.
How if you were to have done it?
I'm trying to keep a safe distance from any.
So you'd go by at what time?
Oh, I go to if I was going to do it, I would go to Menards and pick up some of those contractor bags, great big garbage bags, are real thick and tough, and I double bag it, of course.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably.
It is weird that they don't. Do they not have cameras on the? You know what I mean?
Well, not on the exit.
You think they'd have cameras on interstate exits like that? You know what I mean?
Huh? Might
Just so you can catch anything weird going on like that. Why not? What's it cost to put a camera up that just records a feed 24 hours a day?
You wouldn't think anything. I mean, that's a good idea, though. I don't, like I said, I don't know how long has it been there.
So you would drive by at a certain time, and you would pull up. You would just take the exit and pull and stop somewhere, and then you would get the dead body out of your vehicle and just push it over to the side of the road.
Oh yeah, I've done it with cats before.
What?
I don't want to know.
Stephen Blaine?
What? I'm not done, not that it, but
if you had a dead body,
no, they weren't dead.
So you think?
This is gone totally wrong.
I don't even know what he's implying now. He's so troubled. His mind is so addled. It's like talking to someone who's, not functional.
He's not.
Oh.
So you dumped something that wasn't dead on the side of the road? Is that what you're saying?
I've dumped the cats before.
On the side of the road?
Take them out in the country and drive away.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That seems
Because it
so horrific.
They go to places like Dan and Christina's house and they live happily ever after.
Who had these cats that you would?
Well, I did. My family did. My wife and I, we couldn't. Oh, that was. Oh, yeah.
You're so strange.
I'm sorry.
So you would hide. I want to say you started the show today saying that if you were to kill someone, you would hide the body exactly like how this one was hidden. That's how the show started. This is exactly how you do it.
No, it started with you calling me a murderer.
Well, I hope you understand why I called you that. I mean,
I'm not. I've never murdered anything.
I think that's pretty obvious why
That I
I
remember.
call you that. Good Lord. So you would take a body and put it out near the interstate, which is where they found this one. Now they have the coroners out there and everybody, they're trying to identify this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
They
coroner
were
has
able
to be there
to-
to say, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah. They
Well,
have
yeah,
to
but
clear 'em,
then
but
they take the body and they don't they take a body, do an autopsy or whatever,
yeah.
try to identify it.
Oh, they already identified her, they think. And
Oh,
they've talked to the family. They're just waiting for the rest of the family to be notified.
So
And then they'll release the name.
I imagine they have a list of missing persons.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I see? I don't normally do this, but
So
didn't I
I'm just
see-
saying, if they have already identified her, it's got to be somebody local.
Right. Well, I believe that Boobas was in the chat room on Tyler's show last night,
He's another potential murderer. Yeah.
and he said it was his friend's cousin, a friend of his cousin
Yeah.
that they found.
Oh, wow.
I just caught the very end of their show that they were talking about it, and or the very middle. I don't know what part of it I was listening to. I just
What
turn it
show
on for a
was this?
second.
What show is this you were listening to?
The best damn podcast, Tyler's show.
What the hell was Boobas doing on his show?
He was in the chat room, and they
So that fucking Boobas revealed he knew he revealed he knew the death of the person on another show. That son of a bitch.
he did. Yeah, he didn't even announce it on our show.
Yeah. We have a show every day. He could announce it here.
Yeah, well, you know why? Because he sleeps. He has a sign on his door that says, "Don't wake me before noon." He really hates it there. I feel sorry for him, man.
Boy, I tell you, those guys getting all the scoops. I bet Jason was announcing, "Oh, I'm so happy we got it on our show." God damn. Plenty of shows. They're announcing. God damn it. Now you got my mind thrown.
Oh, Lord.
So, but it had to be somebody local, right? It had to be local.
Not
For
necessarily.
them to figure it out. But if they figured out, they literally found the body yesterday around lunchtime is when they found it.
Right.
Mhm.
And then they, for them to identify them this quickly it means it had to be a local person that's been missing, right? And then when they look at the person, they go, "Oh, that's so and so. We know that person because they've been reported as missing." So that's
yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's why I've jumped to that conclusion.
right.
So I don't know. I think it's something a local person. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Karen says, but they might have found a purse or a wallet with ID in with the no. Why would if you murdered someone, why would you include
Yeah, you're not going to leave that stuff.
their purse and wallet? Was it a full body?
I guess. Yes, that's.
I just don't.
I believe so. They haven't said otherwise.
Can you imagine being a IDOT worker and just picking up garbage and reach
No.
down there with your
And-
picker upper
yeah.
and not be able to pick it up? And what the hell's in this bag? And so
I couldn't even imagine.
I'd probably lose control of my bowels right there. I'd probably run and scream like a little girl.
You lose control of your bowels just having a regular conversation. So that's no big news.
Because I heard something on that fucking Stanley show, and that Tom was involved with this. And if it happens, I swear to God, there's going to be some people in trouble.
What
They were talking about
What?
how Dan needed to go one night dressed like a clown outside Steve's window and knock on it.
See, that's funny. That's actually funny.
That would be fucking fantastic.
I want Dan dressed like a leprechaun during that trailer. I wish there was a way we could get him a leprechaun costume. I think that'd be hysterical. So, you don't know you don't know anything about the death, Steve?
No.
Because I want to ask you more questions, like where'd you find the woman, how did you kill her, and all that stuff.
I no.
How crazy! Yeah.
Oh,
But to find a dead body, and literally, it's so close to my house.
Oh.
It's right down the street.
Huh. Who's the guilty party here?
It's very weird.
Exactly.
It's almost like someone coming to visit.
Maybe I better text Deidre and check on her.
I see. When I was a child, that happened.
You were a child?
Well, when we lived in Illinois, I'll never forget this. I was younger. I was still living with my parents. Well, I lived with my parents until I was 30. But yeah, no, I didn't live with my parents until I was 30. I moved out after my dad died. But yeah, an old elderly lady was hit right by our house, and it cut her in half.
Oh,
But she had a winter coat on, so everybody thought it was just a dog got hit till somebody went to pull it off the road, and it was the top half of the lady.
Oh my god!
oh.
Yeah, it was like 100 yards from our house, and we played. We used to drive our bikes over and look at the guts.
What is wrong with?
What? Why?
And this is where Mrs. Ramsey got hit. Looks like a deer splatter.
I'm eating pineapple. Good Lord.
What is wrong with you?
It's very, very surprising. Yeah. So they found a dead body. So, and then I saw where you said that they had found another body.
I didn't say that.
I was reading through the comments on the post, and somebody else had said that was 2 within 48 hours. And they went on to say that I guess they found a body in the river a couple days ago. But
yeah.
so I don't know. This is all crazy.
It's very disturbing. Very disturbing. So they have identified. They already identified the body.
They have identified the body, contacted the
Just
family.
notifying family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but what I said is, it must have been a local body for them to,
I
Right.
don't know.
for them to have already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
did
get 'em.
already. Yeah.
Seems very
Yeah, I'm
odd.
sure they'll release her name today.
And how old and
Mm-hmm.
so you just, why are you laughing? We're talking about a dead body. Boy, Steve is having the time of his life laughing about it. Very
Well, you know.
It's very disturbing. Yeah. It seems happy that the woman's dead. Anyway, I'm glad you're happy, Steve.
Oh, if you're happy and you know, clap your hands.
Oh my Lord, Stephen.
And you know, and your piece of shoe, so.
I just hope it's not somebody too young.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're so pervert. You're planning on how to attack her?
Oh, probably. Because something actually did pop into my brain, and I thought, people aren't sick like me.
They live close to my door. When I open it, I'm gonna push you in. Yeah, it would be hard. I have to put tape over her mouth so she can keep her mouth.
I was thinking, convince the body off after you. If I could really do that, maybe I could.
Very. That was from a recent show.
What?
That was from a recent show.
Oh,
We were doing a show, and out of nowhere, you just explained how you would molest someone.
Well, if the body had tape over her mouth, we'll know.
Very troubling. Very disturbing.
Good God, Steve.
Just disturbing. Oh, I hope, hope it's not a super sad thing, but I got a feeling it is.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this right now and say this right now on the air because something actually did pop into my brain, and I thought, people aren't sick like me. I wonder, looking for a 19-year-old woman. She's not gonna say anything because she died. I was thinking, convince the body off after you. If I could really do that, maybe I could.
That's another recent comment that he made.
Steve, this is not looking good for you.
That's when he was.
I think these are all fabrications.
No.
That is you
These are
talking.
comments that you've made during the show. And that
Oh,
second one is you having sex with a 19-year-old
At
dead
least
body.
she's of age.
Yeah, at least. She's legal. But that bothers the hell out of me. You know what I mean?
oh, it bothers the hell out of me too. I think I'm, yeah, I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. Only straight and narrow from here on out.
But they haven't. I'm not seeing any mentions of them saying saying the name of the person, how old they are, and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
No, not yet. I'd imagine probably later today.
Oh well. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what comes from it. I'm not seeing any news regarding the body or anything. Oh well. But you saying they reported it last night on, or that
Bubas was talking about it. I did.
goddamn Bubba? You mean the ex member of this network was on another podcast in their chat room reporting. Didn't he do a show last night on our network?
Yes, sir, he did. Yes, he did.
Good Lord. Of course, who'd want to report it on that show with
Well, nobody's watching it, so you don't have to worry about it.
Steve? Who'd want to report it on that show? Couldn't even imagine. Oh well. Yeah, so we gotta. I want to say a murder. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I want to say it, but we don't know yet if it's. But it sure seems like a murder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be. I mean, maybe it could be suicide. They paid somebody to say, "Here, I'm gonna kill me," and
Well,
then
it doesn't. None of it sounds like a suicide.
Mm-mm.
What about it makes it seem like a suicide?
they did.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing like someone's gonna kill themselves inside a bag,
Yeah.
and then
She was murdered.
and then who drove the? Who drove the thing and moved it?
Ow!
It's not a suicide. It's not a suicide. It's obviously got to be a murder, right? I mean, unless somehow the person accidentally died and then
Right.
they said, "Oh, I've got to remove that body." You know what I mean? Which doesn't make any sense.
Nope. She was murdered,
Doesn't-
stuffed in a bag, and thrown out like
Yeah.
trash. Just so sad.
Gotta be murder. So then it just becomes why.
Yeah.
Why would So I don't know. I mean, I have my suspicions of who is the one that committed this murder.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to name any names. I don't want to name names of who I think the murderer is. But if I had to pick someone, I know who I'd pick. So, and how old the person was, you know what I mean? Anyway, I won't say names, but I guess we'll wait for the police to.
I might do a lot of things, but I don't think I have it to murder.
Oh, I'm glad you don't think. Let me 100% say that I 100% don't foresee myself ever being involved in any kind of murder or anything to do with a murder. 100%. That is all.
Well, right now, yeah, I don't see that. But now, there was a point in time in my life when it could have been an iffy situation. But right now, at this point in my time, because I don't do anything, I don't go anywhere.
Because he's too lazy.
It's very, very highly unlikely. The most that could die is maybe a mouse in my truck, from all the garbage on top of it. But,
Like Sydney says, Steve does look like he's
no,
alive.
I'm
He
not
does.
lining up material because I can't stand up straight, and I can't hold the sign and stand up at the same time. So
The first mention I said of Steve being a murderer was yesterday when I said Steve and some prison buddies, recently released prison buddies, were smoking meth and killing people and hiding the bodies off 55. And I said that early yesterday, and he got very defensive. How dare you? I don't know what you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Very defensive. Saying
has the storms passed through yet?
the non-guilty would just laugh that off.
No.
But he was really acting like a guilty person. I think I need to talk to the police.
I think you should tip them off.
Oh.
I saw Sheriff Jack Campbell, and I was working. I said, "Listen, I want to talk to you." And he goes, "Well," I said, "I got questions I got to ask you about Steve Stanton." And I was still working. He goes, "What?" I said, "Steve Stanton. I want to talk about dong watching."
You did.
He goes, "Well," I said, "I'm working on now. Next time I talk to you, I'll go over the whole
Thank
thing
God.
with you." Sheriff Campbell and I'll have a sit down. We'll have a sit down where I'll discuss my concern over Steve dong watching in the football showers. So I'm on top of this, you know what I mean? Just to let you know.
Oh boy.
Just to let you know. Mm-hmm. Good old Steve Arena.
Uh-huh. Good old Hello.
Is that a weather thing going off? Because at Christina's house,
Been going off all morning.
It's
all
turning
that-
yellow here.
they got all that bullshit. Weather this, weather that. Dan loves bad weather.
Dan's a weather fanatic. Yep.
He gets boned up thinking about bad weather. He's been sending pictures and all kinds of stuff, which is great because that keeps us on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he gets excited about, tragic weather.
That's just like last year, when that tornado blew through here. Boobas was like sending me pictures and you need to get the cover. It's coming your way. I sat here with my window open, playing my PlayStation. I didn't move my fat ass one bit. If it's going to blow me away, it's going to blow me away.
I love storms.
I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm just saying it's just me.
I'll sit and watch them.
All I know is we have the severe thunderstorm going,
Mm-hmm.
going through, but that means there's doesn't that mean a cold front's coming through, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
when it changes from warm and a cold front comes through, there's always a storm first.
It's supposed to get cold Sunday, Monday, along in the 40s.
Yeah, because 60 during the parade, right?
Yeah, it's been 64 and windy.
Yeah.
Says, yeah. And then Sunday, Monday, Monday will only be 40. And then back up again. Fucking crazy weather. Then back up. And then nice next weekend, back up in the 60s. So it's the spring's trying to get here. But it's just going to have winter is just not ready to go away yet.
Well, but it's only March. It's March 14th. And March 4 and yesterday was in the 70s, right?
Yeah, 70.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
So yes, spring is here. You know. Leaving, it's 70s is definitely spring. So I'm thinking that, baseball's going to start. For me, baseball starting is always the first notch that spring's coming. You know what I mean?
Right.
Baseball's getting ready to start. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the time where weird weather could, lead to tornadoes.
Oh yeah.
I just plan on getting through this show. Then I want to go get a workout. And then after workout, I want to come home and eat lunch. And then I just want to take a nap and then do a second show. Oh my God. Yeah. That's on my agenda. What's on your agenda today, Steve?
Well, on my agenda today is right after the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk back into the living room.
Which is so far away.
Probably got to go in the kitchen first and make some breakfast. Probably going to have...
How far a walk is it to the kitchen?
Oh, it's a... Well... it's good. It's a good walk. It's a pretty good sized apartment.
Probably about 10 feet.
But,
so you have to move 10 feet.
Well, I'll have to get up and push the chair in and walk around the chair around the corner and turn the light off, and then turn the light on to get into the kitchen.
Oh, and, God forbid you have to flip the switch.
I think I'm gonna have yogurt and granola for breakfast. Yeah, and because I need to, and then I'll walk back into the living room. I'll go all the way into the living room, not stop in the studio. I'll go all the way into the living room and probably sit down.
Where he is right now, how far is his recliner that he sits in all day?
Probably 5 or 6 foot, I'd say.
5 feet away from where you're. So that's about 5 steps.
Because I've already showered and everything already today. So then I'll probably turn the TV on and watch a little TV a little bit. I'm really into A Little House on the Prairie right now. That's really
the show from the 1970s?
Yeah.
You're binge watching a show from the 1970s.
Yeah.
I don't know why you.
I didn't get to see it all in the 70s. My parents were very strict on how much TV I was allowed to watch.
Well, I see that worked.
And then I might play. Well, today Christina's picking up my groceries.
Yeah.
So I'm sure at some point in time I'll have to review my grocery order and make sure it's all.
I'm sure.
When it gets a little closer to the time Christina gets there, I'll have to get up. I'll have to walk all the way into the bedroom and put on some pants.
She reviews your grocery order today, and it's usually on the Thursday night show where I put up the photos of your
There won't be no photos.
Super fattening food that you're not supposed to.
There are now. I'm going to admit there are a lot of ingredients that are for Cindy's cooking for the poors, so those don't count
Mm-hmm.
towards what my actual groceries, because that is something that I have to share with my taste testers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just want to point this out right now. So she goes taking a picture of, a whole bunch of junk food stuff. That's not going to happen because there isn't any junk food stuff.
We'll see.
There's not even any chips, not even any crackers. I'm so burned out on chips and crackers, I had to try to think of another snack.
Why are you burnt out on chips and crackers?
Well, it just seems like I eat them all the time.
Well, that's you have eaten so many chips and crackers. You're saying you're burnt out on them.
Oh yeah. Especially those little, the peanut butter cheddar crackers. I love those. I like those. Sour cream and chives one too. I love them all. I'll tell you what I'm looking for, and if anybody sees them, probably some fancy Walmart. I thought Walmart carried them. I'm looking for Melba toasts. I love Melba toast.
It just sounds so disturbing.
I have popcorn today, and I'm probably gonna have popcorn today because this week has been rough. Like last night, I had to eat beans and weenies for dinners. And I don't have any bread because I went to pull the bread out and it's all moldy. Son of a bitch. I had to throw it away.
What is Melba toast?
Melba toast is like, it's like a cracker. They come in like a rye cracker. I love rye. That's just like I love going to Ruby Tuesdays and I like their pumpernickel croutons. Those are and I like the croutons of Olive Garden too. But
Karen says Melba toast is a tiny stale bread.
Yeah, they're real stale, real hard.
None of that seems appealing to me at all. By the way, I can't remember the last time I used to like those Cheetos.
Oh yeah. Those are good, but they're out of my price range when it comes to snacks. I try not to spend over $2 when it comes to snacks.
I just can't remember the last time I've tried to eat any of those.
Yeah.
Like today for lunch, I just want a salad.
I like that. I could have a salad. I know I need to eat it because
I've got a log. You guys have to do this. I've got to log my food for my. I have an appointment.
Oh.
At the end of the month, so.
Oh boy.
I have to
it's
log.
Always such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, logging. I don't know what's going on with my glasses here.
What the hell?
But logging food seems like such a pain in the ass.
It is.
But I have to do it, so. Oh well. So I had a half a bowl of Rice Krispies today. And then I had a pineapple.
That sounds good, pineapple.
Yeah. And then I had milk.
Oh.
So I'm trying to log everything I've had.
That would never be on my log. Milk.
Yeah. So, but I have to log everything. You know what I mean? Which is kind of a pain in the ass. So they got me logging, Christina.
Mm-hmm. I hated that shit. I was good for a day or two, and then I just not
Exactly.
do it.
Exactly.
And then I have I gotta include food on yesterday and then the day before that. I want to include food on those days, but I don't know where to find. I don't know where to find those days so I can finish logging everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Say that makes sense.
Got to be a way to go back and add it.
So like just now I just found the date. Okay, I just found how to do it. All right, so I can go back to Tuesday, and I had Rice Krispies with Splenda, pineapple, and then I had a salad for lunch. Oh, I got Tuesdays done, so I think I got to log yesterday's, so I can get caught up with my food logs. But I have to log all this food. It's such a pain, to log everything.
It is.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to go to, I want to go back to almond milk. You know what I mean? And I used to have almond milk with honey or whatever it was called. Honey bunches of oats. So I want to go back.
I like Honey Bunches of Oats.
I want to go back to that. I would have a little bowl of that with some almond milk. I'm not using MyFitnessPal. I'm using something that they gave me at the. I got an app that's connected to the doctor. It's all a big.
Oh, the nutrition thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have this. There's an app, but you put a code in and that connects you to Memorial.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
So they can see all my stuff.
that's
And then
cool.
yesterday I started this stuff called Mounjaro,
Oh, yeah.
which is just like it's just like
Ozempic.
Ozempic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm because I just took that Mounjaro. I'm just remember when I first used that Trulicity they gave me
Huh?
a couple
Right.
years ago. I got really constipated. So I want to watch this Mounjaro to see how my poops go. So I don't want to.
Oh.
Yeah, we
because-
don't want that again.
I do not want to get constipated like I got when I used the Trulicity.
I'm glad you reminded me of poop. I gotta make sure I go back and flush. No, it was stuck.
God damn it.
Are you saying that you're not sure? Are you saying that you're not sure if you flushed?
Oh no, I flushed 6 times and it wouldn't go down. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit now. It's stuck in the curve.
I could not imagine it would have mess his. What is
He muted Steve.
That's not very funny.
Joel says he's lost 60 pounds using this.
Really?
Really?
He
Shit,
said-
I need some of that.
He says he's used this Mangiano and he's lost 60 pounds.
Oh.
So, but my doctor put me on this Mangiano saying that my latest blood test got me close enough so I could do this stuff. And she said, she goes, yeah, you'll like this. And I go, well, I don't even know what it is. She goes, just take it. Just do it. I said, okay. She goes, he'll lose 50 pounds. Like, and this is my doctor telling me. this.
Damn.
I'm like, what do you mean I'll lose 50 pounds? Like, she goes, just take the stuff and do your workout and you'll be fine. And I'm like, okay, because I lost my weight and now I'm plateaued from whatever, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and this will get me whatever, you know what I mean, restarted
Right.
again. So, yeah. So I'm taking this Mangiano, and I took it last night where I gave myself the shot in the stomach.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. We'll see how it goes. I just want to make sure I don't get constipated.
I took my Trulicity yesterday. I still get Trulicity.
I guess this is better than Trulicity. But
Shit, I want some.
yeah. So little Mangiano is what I'm on now. So we'll see. We'll see. Everybody in the chat room is saying that they lost a bunch of weight on it.
Oh, damn.
Joe says it works 10 times better. He's lost 60 pounds.
Mm.
He was pre-diabetic. Now he's below diabetic level.
Oh.
Wow.
And Cindy says she's lost 90 pounds. Way to go, Cindy.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. So we'll see.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, my doctor seemed to be pretty excited that I was on this stuff. The whole thought of I'll lose 50 pounds just like that. I was like, oh man, what does this stuff do?
Oh, yeah.
Does it make you not eat or does it?
It's supposed to curb your appetite, yes.
Oh,
At least that's what. Ooh, he's sick. Wow. Tom got his A1C down to 6. Mine's at 6.9. So I'm
wow.
happy with it.
Wait a moment.
Wow.
Joel just sent me pictures. Yeah, you can notice. You notice. Goddamn. You can really tell. Yeah. But they want me to, you know, I'm getting in better shape and everything from working out every
Right.
day. I got to do it before I get my next surgery. They need me to, you know, do things. So because you guys know my goal, right?
Yeah.
My goal is to pass Steve. And of course, I think I'm already past Sean Bowen. I just want to weigh less than my fat friends. You know? And I started up really big. I'm on the way down now. But I'd like to pass that fucking Steve because he went through that. I'm convinced if Steve wouldn't have had to do all that walking,
Mm-hmm.
I'm convinced I'd already weigh less than him. You know what I mean? Because he had to walk every
Probably.
day for those infusions.
Mm-hmm.
So he lost all that weight, but now he's not walking. I know he's putting weight back on.
Yeah.
I am swelling up, though. I feel it.
Yeah.
I look.
Well, you need to get up and move again, damn
I
it.
think my head's getting bigger.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you know the pictures. That's something. don't mess with the camera, but it seems like mine closer up. I used to be able to sit like this and you'd be able to see my face. But can't do that anymore. Oh, I hope you
See,
feel
I like
safe.
my face is getting shapelier.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. You don't have the.
It feels like it's getting longer.
Yeah.
I've always had a pronounced
Chin.
yeah. And I have I don't even know what this is. This is called the philtrum. And I have a pronounced philtrum.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm getting better looking as I get older. I really do. I really do. I think I could. And
Is it cloudy?
I think
What are you trying to say, Steve?
I don't know. Are you disagreeing with me or what? How dare you? I'm just saying. I do think I'm starting to look better. I'm feeling better. My penis is growing.
That's what I wanted to. I wanted to look at.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like my neck. My neck is. Look at my neck. It's.
Yeah.
My neck's getting.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Sometimes I take a photo when I'm working out. You know what I mean? I post the photos and stuff. And I look at my neck and I'm like, oh, well, what kind of sick stuff is that? My neck used to be nice and fat.
Well, yeah.
But as I lose weight, it's getting more,
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the picture of that Tammy Slayton that one of the 1,000-pound sisters that lost all that weight?
I don't know who the hell that is.
Her boobs hang clear down to her knees now.
Oh yeah, I saw you shared that on your Facebook yesterday. I was like, oh my God.
Who would want to see that?
Steve.
But it's just crazy how much weight she's lost. And
good for her.
Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna look into getting a liposuction on my fupa.
Oh Jesus! Why don't you just lose weight? When I started losing weight, my fupa got smaller. I mean, I know my penis isn't growing larger. It's just the fupa starts to shrink, and it's making everything, it's making everything working properly. But I think I'm just about ready to become a swinger. I think I'm looking sexier. You know what I mean? So I think if I become a swinger, then I might find people who want to have sex with me. Right?
Yeah.
Go to like swinger parties and stuff and get all kinds of sex. I think that's the next step. And I don't, of course, what would your wife think if we? Well, I'm not going to invite her to the swinger parties.
No.
I'm going to find a horny friend.
Oh, God.
I'll be like, hey, why don't you pretend you're my wife and we'll go to the swinger party? Because I got that from Jim the photographer. Jim the photographer did that. He when we got well known for the Morning Disaster, he got some kind of DJing job. And I'm trying to remember this story, but they hired him for the swinger parties. He was the DJ, and then he asked people how he could get involved with the sex, and they said, "Yeah, just bring your girlfriend over and swap." So he brought he had a friend of his, some sex addict friend of his. I can't remember her name, and she was okay. You know what I mean?
Right.
She was decent look. So he used to bring this girl. He would bring this girl to the swinger parties, right? And and Jim was not dating this girl, but he acted like she was his girlfriend. And so he would give her permission to go do whatever. And she was good looking. And so she would go hook up with these guys. And then Jim would hook up with these guys' wives, the swinger party.
Wow.
And this all worked well until they found out it wasn't his real girlfriend. And then I want to say the swingers got really pissed at him.
Right.
Because they eventually kicked him out. And he was not allowed. I remember he was very angry because he was not allowed to go, because these swinger parties, I don't know what I was supposed to be talking about, but the swinger parties were in New Berlin. Which is
Really?
yeah. And they weren't that far from the county fairgrounds or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he would go to New Berlin and he would go to these swinger parties there. And this girl that he would have act like his girlfriend would hook up with these guys. And then Jimmy would hook up with the wives. And then they got pissed when they found out, because it was the girl that told on him.
Ooh.
Because the girl's like, "Oh, God, no, he's not my living boy. No." She goes, "I know him from," I want to say they knew each other through drugs or whatever.
Wow.
But they got really pissed off at Jim. I mean, they kicked him out, locked him out, and he lost the DJ gig and all kinds of stuff because of it. I don't remember the whole story, but it was, it was really something. But they invited the girl back, and the girl could come back. And like I said, she was like a sex addict, so she loved these swinger parties. But poor Jimmy, I remember him getting really pissed off because they wouldn't invite him anymore. And then he got mad because he would get money hosting
All right,
the
DJ.
And then afterwards he would just have sex. And then they fired him from the DJ gig, so it sucked that he lost the money. And then he was really upset that he didn't get to have the sex anymore.
He got screwed on both.
But it's because they got angry.
What?
Which I don't understand the whole swinging lifestyle, but they got angry at him doing, You could tell where Christina got scratched by that cat. She's been wiping that blood off her chin all day. Good Lord. Look at that wound. Look at that wound.
Hey!
Look at the size of that wound.
Dad might have to stitch you up.
Yeah, you might have to.
So I'm saying if I could get a swinger party in there.
Oh, good Lord. Steve will expect an invite.
Then I will share my gift. I will share my gift with the whole swinger community.
Oh, good Lord.
So, yeah. But I just don't want to get the swingers angry at me like they were with Jim. They got very angry with him. Anybody ever been to a swinger party, Steve or Christina? You ever gone to a?
No, I was invited, but I didn't go. when I lived down in Dupo.
You turned down an invite to a swingers party? I just don't see that.
That sounds like the worst swinger party of all time. Why would they invite you?
That's what I thought too. Well, there's another guy that invited me. He said, "We should go just to check it out." I said, "No, man." I was reading the rules too. You know, you had to bathe before. Yeah, they had toilets.
Why would that?
Toiletries for you to use.
Why would that be something that would affect you in such a negative way?
Well, I just seemed like a lot of work to me.
Is that why you turned the invite down?
Yeah, I was like,
You were too lazy to go bathe yourself?
Yeah. There's too many rules. You know, you have to wear rubber, and
So you didn't like the rules of
right.
having to bathe yourself and stuff. So you decided to not go.
Right.
But what Jimmy said is, the thing that got him in trouble was that he didn't bring, and I didn't get it. Like, he brought a girl who was basically a sex addict. So she enjoyed having sex with a bunch of people. So, you know, and then he was having sex with these guys' wives. I'm not sure why any of that would matter. You know what I mean? They were still getting the sex.
Right. I think it though has to do with the whole, you know, because, you know, the relationship part of it, you know, it needs to be husband, wife, you know, and then it just brings somebody in that can just do it. You know, that's no fun.
I don't know. I don't
know. I never, like I said, I never got into it big time.
Yeah, I don't know what causes, you know. I don't know if it's, you're giving up or something, or because it seemed like you get to have sex with women, you know, but you have to let other men have sex with your girl. I'm not sure where the trouble came, but I know that Jim was really angry when they wouldn't let him go anymore.
Wow.
Like, you know, I'm just saying, I would be pretty cool to be invited to a swinger party. I'm just saying, I'll leave my wife at home. You know, I don't want anybody having sex with her. You know what I mean?
Wow. So it's okay for you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know all the rules. I'm just asking for the rules. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Good Lord.
So I don't know if I wish Nikki was alive. Nikki could explain all this stuff.
Rules to swingers party.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. She understood all that stuff, so it'd be nice to hear the rules. Dan says that's not swinging, Ray. That's cheating. I mean, I don't know. So is part of the swingers thing that you have to let other people have sex with your spouse?
Pretty sure that's the way it works. It involves both parties.
This says soft swinging describes having non-penetrative sexual relations outside of one's marriage or primary relationship. That's called soft swinging.
And soft swinging is non-penetrative sex? What the hell's that mean?
Yes.
That sounds like no fun sex.
The act of swinging isn't illegal.
Of course it's not. No. I don't think so. Where are you looking up this swinging stuff?
Google.
All right.
Google knows everything.
I'm glad that's on your history and not. Don't you think Christine and Dan should try swinging?
Oh God.
I bet Dan would have
I
fun.
think
Dan would have fun at one of those.
I think
Oh,
they
I'm
already
sure he
have.
would.
I think they already have. I think that's
But I
what they
think
did
Christine,
down in
I
St.
think
Louis.
you'd have fun with that, right?
I don't think so.
You don't have desires of having sex with any other man?
No. Nope.
You think he has desires of having sex with sexy women?
Hmm.
Nah,
Man,
you can't
what
deny
man?
that.
What man doesn't?
Man. I bet Dan would be. I mean, he'd have to wear his leprechaun costume. I bet Dan, I bet leprechaun Dan would have a good time at a swinger party. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Wearing a leprechaun with his dong hanging out. That'd be, yeah, he'd have a good time. You know?
I'm just waiting.
You're waiting for what?
Him to come popping through the
Okay.
door.
Joel says he's having thoughts of having relationships with himself. That means you're autosexual.
Oh, oh shit. What?
Me not taking a DA, you can go fuck yourself. As far as me not taking a joke, that's not a joke. That's fucking offensive, and don't ever say it again,
I
dick.
don't know what he's coming in yelling at somebody. I have no idea. What did you do, Christina?
DA said
I
something.
didn't do shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, crap, you're fucking slow.
Now
Oh my god.
Dan's threatening people. I wouldn't invite him to it. He seems a little aggressive to be invited to a swinger party. Maybe leave him at home. You could bring Steve as your fake husband.
Ooh.
Oh. Steve would be all for it.
Yeah.
Too bad DA, or not DA, god damn it. Too bad Big D wasn't around. He knows about all this stuff.
Yeah, Big D knew all that stuff. Big D's
It's not
lost,
Big D anymore, though.
he's lost a
100
bunch of weight.
pounds.
Yeah. You seen the pictures of him? Good Lord.
I know. What the hell? Yeah, but he's losing. He had a weight loss surgery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I had a wife like you, I'd be small too. Damn.
Well, way to go, Big D. I'm still gonna call him Big D, even though he's not.
Oh,
Physical.
Yeah, he'll always be Big D.
because he probably does have a big D.
I'll say it could mean something else.
Well, I've always called him Big D because, I've never thought of it as anything being size wise. Because his name's Don.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just called him Big D for a long time. Had nothing to do with his size, but now he's Now he's drinking. I mean,
Maybe if
literally.
DA spent a little less time fucking with other people's relationships and a little more time working on his own,
Would you
his wife wouldn't be
stop?
trying to divorce him right now. Fucking prick.
That was unnecessary.
I don't care.
Damn. Boy, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of anger. A lot of anger.
Mm-hmm.
Not this anger when it's just Steve and I doing this show. Goddamn DA, now you're going to affect my song for tonight's show.
Yep.
How's he going to write a song when he's in that kind of mood? Award-winning podcast where you feel unsafe. Yeah,
That's not good. That's not good.
I apologize to any of our viewers that feel unsafe. Please accept my apology. Please accept my apology. I don't want any of you to feel unsafe. I mean, I can understand if you do because I know who I've been on the air, but you know. Please accept my apologies. I hope you feel safe. Goddamn DA fires everybody. Do you think he can he control his comments? God. And you know DA's sitting there laughing about this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's probably sitting there laughing about it. Oh well. Way to go. Way to go. Make everyone feel uncomfortable. Lori hit it right on the head. She goes, well, time for an apology letter. Yeah.
Huh.
I want an apology letter.
I still haven't got my apology letter from Tom yet.
You never got it?
Everybody else got one.
I liked my apology letter.
I never got mine. Or maybe I'm the one supposed to be writing that apology. I don't know.
I think you were the one that had to write the apology letter.
No, I don't think so. I'm not the one that started this shit.
Corey says, DA, you're on the show. What is it? You're on the show shot or the shot list.
Oh, show shot.
Just like me. I don't know what Corey did. Did Corey make somebody angry or what?
Oh, I had to check. Well, I could check. I can't. I hope I'll go check my mail today. They're bringing my keys back. They have and keep the truck keys because they're gonna have to work on some more. So it didn't solve the problem. So I'm gonna have to buy more parts.
Oh, he means shit list. So Corey said he's on the show shit list.
Oh,
You know what'd he do?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Did he anger Dan?
Haven't we all been? I got on the shit list, and look where I ended up. I ended up on the show.
I don't know. I don't know what these people do. Joel says, isn't there 2 shows today? Dan and Derek should be the special guest.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we have this show, and then we have a subscriber show later on today.
Yeah.
At 6 p.m. So. And, just whatever email address you used for the Patreon show when you signed up, that's where you'll get an email telling you,
Yeah.
just check because a couple of people sent me things like, how do they know the subscriber show schedule? Well, it shows up in your email. Patreon tells you the new show is starting, at this time or whatever. So whatever email address you're using for whatever email address is for your Patreon, that's where you get the notifications that a subscriber show is going on. So that's how it works. Hope you all understand that. boy. Maybe Dan shouldn't be allowed to go to a swinger party. Right?
Oh,
Seemed very aggressive.
oh.
Seemed very aggressive. Did Christina just leave altogether?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah.
Boy, Dan gets so mad at DA. And by the way, DA is just laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
DA is smiling
Yeah.
from ear to ear, going, "Oh fuck, I
Yeah.
got." There are,
That's what happens when you read the chat room. I didn't really read the chat room, so I missed the whole thing.
yeah. But it was all from chat room, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
Sounds like Ray wishes Nikki was still alive for these questions, or that Christina would be honest about her swinging. When Christina swings, Dan watches from the closet. Oh, I think that's what pissed him off.
yeah, I think that's what
That
it
might
started.
be the clip that pissed him. That might be the one that pissed Dan off. He made Dan. That's the joke that pissed off Dan. DA says, same jokes I've made multiple times, and he takes offense now. I don't know, dude. Doesn't it sound like DA's?
Sounds like they was stirring the pot a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. But, as doing a show, of course he's going to stir the pot. Oh, DA says, I'm not smiling or laughing. I'm ticked off as I made the same fucking joke on Stainless, and it was laughed about. Ray said they were going to the convention, that it was a swinger convention, and he laughed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think DA is lying when he says I'm not smiling or laughing? I think he's lying. Because I bet there's nobody happier than DA right now that Dan's come off as the bad guy during all this. I bet DA is just cracking up over it. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. So Irene is she's 40 days sober tomorrow, Steve.
Yep. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Every 10 days is a big deal, right? Hitting 40 days.
Yeah. I've never been that long. I've been 30 days. But I've never been.
You haven't.
What's
What's the longest you've gone without smoking weed?
Oh, well, there was a point in time in my life when I went.
I'm saying in the last 5 years.
On last 10 years, 30 days.
And then you went right back to it, right?
Yeah, I went right back to it.
Yeah, probably.
So I fell off the wagon several times. Sometimes you just, I don't know.
DA says, I'm sick of Dan being able to fucking make fun of everyone in the chat or on the show, but you make a joke on him and he freaks out. I have no time for that bullshit. I have enough to deal with in my life and work. Maybe I should just no. No canceling memberships.
Yeah. Please don't.
Don't cancel members. Don't cancel your subscription.
I need more quotes.
Yeah.
To keep it together that I don't realize that I say. But evidently I do.
We need more quotes that we could play so that Steve will look like a murderer.
Yeah. So yeah. So I've already admitted to it. So
No subscription canceling.
and people in the chat room are saying, "Oh, my FBI friend's listening." I sure hope Katie's not listening because I know her husband's a sheriff. So
Cindy says, "What about Morphine Steve?" Says, "Wasn't Morphine Steve locked
yeah,
up?"
that was the only time when Morphine Steve. Well, after the morphine, of course. But yeah, I was in rehab for 30 days. I didn't get nobody sneaking into me like Bubas has.
So Boobas has people sneaking in pot to him.
Yeah. But he goes outside. And smokes when he smokes his cigarettes.
Way to go, Boobas. Was he high last night for the smoke signals?
I couldn't tell. He's just a poor guy. I feel sorry for him. He's in a bad place because what he's having to go through. He thought he was going to get to
He
come.
sent me a message saying that the woman that lives in your place,
Yeah.
that they've told her she has to leave and she won't leave.
Right. Yeah, so now
They're going through the whole eviction process with this woman.
he's already talked to the lawyer, and the lawyer's already been to the judge. So now it's just a matter of getting servers, and they have to give her another 30 days, and then they can physically, after 60 days, I guess they can physically remove her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's not paid rent since she's been here,
That's crazy.
but she's not going to leave either.
Well, they've
carried her for however many months, you know.
trust me, they'll win. They'll win, and she'll be gone.
Yeah. Yeah, he still has, but he can get, see, that's what I don't understand. He says he's still getting wound care for his leg, but
Yeah.
they also said, but I know now, see, because I went through when I was in rehab, Medicaid will only pay for so many days.
Yeah.
And then they take your whole fucking check if you're going to stay there. Because I was in the same situation, because that's where he is now. He's already, Medicaid won't pay anymore. Now he has to start paying out of his disability checks to live there. Just like if you're paying rent.
He better get it figured out.
Yeah.
But he knows he wants to live in your complex.
Yeah, and they've already told him it's his as soon as they get her out. They've already contacted him and said they were just now we're having to deal with the legal process because she won't get out.
Well, I wish him luck. I can't wait till he's in there full time making you angry.
I don't think he'll make me angry. I really don't. I don't know.
I think he will. Because I can see you complaining. You love to complain about people.
I don't complain.
I wish you luck. Wish you luck, Steve. Well, I guess we should wrap it up so I can go work out. At least it stopped the storming.
Yeah, quit raining.
Good.
But they said the roads are flooded in places, so
I'll get a workout in, and then I'll feel better. And then we'll come back for the second show at 6 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep.
All right.
Hopefully I'll be here and they won't have come pick me up.
Well, I hope you'll be here because
being y'all said I was a murderer, and I'm probably going to be investigated. So, no, I did not murder anybody.
it would be hysterical if they actually used the clips the DA pulled.
Oh yeah, that would be great. We heard on a podcast that you had no.
I mean, I hate to laugh at that, but that would be very funny.
Exactly. No. Oh, no. Yeah.
That would be pretty funny. The police had to, if they used evidence from this show. to come question you. Oh, well. All right, let's wrap it up. Then we'll come back this afternoon with our second show at 6 o'clock. All right, you guys?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for checking us out this morning. We'll be back this afternoon at 6 o'clock with Subscriber Show. Good Lord. I wish I'd have never brought up swinging. You know what I mean? I brought up the joke of swinging. And did you notice it was right after that? It all went to hell, Steve.
Yep.
If I would have just kept up with Steve being a murderer, the show
Yeah.
would have gone to hell.
Yeah. I was okay with it. Yeah. So, oh well.
When I keep attention, when Steve is the star of the show, when Steve is the star of the show, we don't have these kind of problems. You know what I mean? It's when I change focus off of Steve and go to other people, that's when the show always goes to hell. Right, Steve? We know who the star of the show is.
Well, yeah.
I keep focus on Steve, everything stays well. It's whenever focus goes to somebody else, that's when it all turns to hell. Oh, well. All right, let's wrap it up. We'll be back 6 o'clock tonight, you guys. Have a great Thursday, and we will talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right? Have a great day.